Okay, so let's start rolling our shoulders and just loosen our body up. Even though we'll be sitting here in meditation, it's still important to remember our body consciousness, to make a meditation a body experience as much as it is a mind and spirit experience. Which means engage your core for your breath. I suggest you close your eyes and start focusing on breathing from your lower dantian region, squeezing in that gentle and loving way that says, I acknowledge this lower region in my abdomen, the lower cauldron. And each time I squeeze, I gently tighten my abdominal muscles. I draw up my urogenital diaphragm. I feel my diaphragm and my abdomen pushing against my lungs and pushing them closed so they compress and that air exhales out my nose and mouth, making your breath a full body experience, a body, mind, and spirit experience. Each time you squeeze in this exhale, it's an acknowledgement of your choice to breathe. We know that breath is an autonomic function. It happens whether we think about it or not. It's the nature of our body's life preservation drive. But the fact of the matter is, it's a choice. It's a subconscious choice. And our opportunity in our breath is to make it a conscious choice. What separates Qigong from just moving around in fitness or walking or random body musculoskeletal movements is the fact that we bring a consciousness and a choice to the movement. So when people say any movement is a Qigong, it's not true. It's when movement brings a conscious choice to the process. When your movement includes this deep abdominal breathing, and you bring consciousness to that breath, you wake up various functions in your body, not least of which is the vagal nerve complex in your central nervous system. And the vagus nerve with its two main branches gets activated when we think about our breath. So in this meditation, it's more of a guided meditation and more of a meditation along the lines of Marcus Aurelius, who would, as a co-emperor of Rome, one of my heroes, because he wouldn't take on being emperor by himself. He says it's too much for one person. This is a community effort. People forget what meditation does to us. It opens up our heart. And even in ancient Rome, even for a soldier, a general like him, his meditation brought him to a place of remembering that his participation entangled him, included him in every person's action. And his meditation was about focusing attention, placing his heart resonant focus on an intention, on an idea, on a subject, and then bringing all of who you are into this focus. And what is love but heart resonant focus, where you place your heart's focus. So I invite you to breathe with this deep squeezing on your exhales and gently watch how the breath rises up to the heart. Build your interoception sensitivity so you can start to pay attention and feel your attention rising to your heart space, the physical heart, the lowercase h, the physical muscle in your chest and your middle dantian, and thereby you weave a thread from lower dantian to middle dantian. Squeezing at the lower dantian to anchor your physical body, rising your breath to your heart to open up your Shen spirit connection. Body, mind, and spirit. This is the essence of Qigong. And when we acknowledge the body, and the squeezing abdominal exhales are a beautiful way to bring us into body consciousness at the core, and then using our mind intention to rise that body awareness up to our physical heart, still body, but activate Qi at the heart space to move us into spirit. Keep your breath cycling in a gentle way, feeling the power of rooting physically and then activating Qi at the heart level for your spiritual empowerment. And trust that your mind is your opportunity to dance through and bridge the subconscious to the conscious. And this is the key to healing. When we build our sensitivity to truly listen to the subconscious, we can start to hear the root of emotions, the root of pain and disease, the whisper at the distant core of our subconscious that's asking us to engage. It's asking us to be present in heart space and place that self-love focus, that attention at heart resonance to our body. Body that is both the temple of spirit and also the home of our subconscious. And when we make this bridge with love, we start to understand why we are here, why we are infinite consciousness, knowing itself in our human experience. And each time we engage with our physical body and listen at the subconscious to various symptoms and challenges and pain, discomfort, and simply awareness, we remember that this body is a critical bridge, for it's the temple of our awareness and consciousness. And that the five senses are simply the first starting point of our awareness. So we squeeze on the exhale and we activate our sensation of feeling. We can hear our breath. We activate our sensation of hearing. We can see with our third eye and we activate the sensation of seeing. And all the five senses become our starting point, not the ending point. And we are in this presence of five senses to remember it's the edge of the cliff upon which we are asked to have the courage to leap off of. Because beyond the five senses, is where we can begin to thrive. This is where we open up our intuitive mind. We may call it the sixth sense, or the senses beyond the five. The five senses that trap us into materialism, duality, and limits. Yet when we use those five senses in a conscious way through our meditation and Qigong, we realize they are a platform upon which we can fly. And we take off from that platform into the extended senses that we were born with. And this intuitive mind is truly the heart mind that gives us insights, that lets us bridge our subconscious and translate that language that can sometimes be confusing when we are trapped in the five senses, but become free and deep knowledge when we listen beyond the five senses. So as we do this apparently simple exercise of squeezing our belly and allowing the attention to rise to the heart, we're in fact activating our intuitive mind. We're bridging into our Shen spirit, the bridge into the Akasha, into the awareness beyond our limits. We realize that this world of our intuitive mind is as present and available to us as our five senses. But we're asked to practice and trust, put it into action, what I call applied Qigong, and begin to remember who you are and why you are and where you are. And by embracing that sovereignty, truly becoming someone who can support others on this journey. Truly understand your place in humanity. And begin to understand the power of your intention and your prayer to influence the world around you in positive ways. So feel that squeeze on the exhale, releasing what no longer serves your highest good. Inhale. Feel your heart, fire, glowing. Continue that cycle of this alchemy of fire, this alchemy of body, mind, and spirit. And each time you return to the heart, feel that smile. Yes, sometimes that smile is not so easy to draw up, but it's our responsibility to respond to our ability and find that joy in heart space. To see that glowing golden smile within you that says, yes, I remember who I am. No matter how the world may try to define me, I am remembering who I am from the inside out. And this is the depths of self-love. This is the essence of truly placing your heart-resonant, intuitive mind focus back on your existence. To weave body, mind, and spirit into a fabric that wraps you like a beautiful, comfortable blanket in times of challenge, in times of responsibility, in times of joy and pleasure. Each experience a critical phase of you remembering that you are infinite consciousness, knowing yourself through this human experience. Relax your shoulders a little more. Let your squeezing of the exhales take on a wu-wei effortlessness, as if you're just watching your body go through these physical moves. Become the observer, observing your body, breathing, admiring and loving your body's ability to follow intention. This is the qi effect. This is how we consciously activate qi at a higher level than simply surviving. To truly thrive means we have to engage. We have been given the tools and the gift of engagement with our intention, the reminder of our heart resonance, intuitive mind. And we move beyond simply surviving from minute to minute, day to day. And we begin to thrive because we become active, conscious participants in heart resonance, in the very action of our breath, in the very awareness of our five senses. And from that place, we can truly thrive. Keep your eyes closed and bring your hands together, Lao Gong points, palms together. Hold them in front of your middle dantian, sensing that space between your palms. With your eyes closed, looking in, casting your inner gaze from your third eye into that space between your Lao Gong points. And though your hands are pressed together, I invite you to see the infinite space at the place your Lao Gong points touch, because they are not physical. They are energetic expressions of your being, connected to your heart through your pericardium. And as electromagnetic fields, there is no true physical space, but a dynamic, moving, energetic. So look into that field. Notice the space. Even though your hands are pressing, notice the space. Go deep. Penetrate beyond the physical and sense that space. And as we go into this Wei Qi field space that's between your hands, of course it's around your body, but here we are focusing on a point within that Wei Qi field. And keep going deeper. See where the molecules that make up your skin are made of atoms, and feel into that atomic structure and go deep into that place and use your imagination, your creativity, your yi, to sense the massive space between those atoms, into the subatomic structures that are dancing there, and in that space is your power. This is where qi enters and activates. This is where we activate the qi effect. This is where we become conscious participants in how qi enlivens and rarefies and strengthens our physical realm. And here we give gratitude, and that heart smile becomes a critical place to give thanks to this life force energy all around us, in every point point of engagement. So use this Lao Gong point of engagement to remember this ability you have every minute of every day to activate qi. Keep your eyes closed and bring your Lao Gong points over your chest, one hand over the other. Feeling that connection at your middle dantian, radiating heart and lung energy, fire and metal alchemy, forging the kiln, and your ability to navigate through this world in heart resonance. This is self-love. This is truly placing attention on self to be empowered. And with your eyes closed, one more time, turn your palms facing away. Going from that yin place of palms facing your body to palms facing away, the Lao Gong points now radiating out, rippling into the field. Activating qi in your Wei qi field so it can become a transmitter to ripple the fields beyond you and radiate this qi activation into a world that so desperately needs your love and focus. And whatever comes to your mind, whoever comes to your mind, radiate that loving energy from your core outwards. Allowing our combined contribution of all of us here with a joint intention to amplify that radiance, that ripple. Not sending qi out, but activating qi, rippling that field outward through your intention from your heart resonance. Couple more breaths. And turn your palms back to your heart one last time to come back home. And open your eyes and come back to the space. Roll your neck around a little bit and shoulders. And thank you for that sharing. Take a sip of water if you need, and we're going to get up and start doing some movements. Start to roll your body nice and gently. Keeping that breath going, that same squeezing of your abs, gently inviting that breath up to your heart, and then let it continue up now as you're standing or preparing to move. Let your breath originate its exhale at the core to ground you. Rise it up from the lower to middle to upper dantian. And we do that to help fill the space. This is this Wei qi field space around you. Just feel that space and just do some gentle movements now to take our activated Lao Gong points and just move around the space. It's random, nothing specific, just bringing into consciousness that we have this field around us, an electromagnetic field ancients called the Wei qi field. Activate that field. Remind your 5 sense limits that there is this field here. Remind your intellectual and survival minds that may not fully buy it, that there's a field of energy around you, but let your intuitive mind take the guidance right now. Once you feel that feel, let's go into the swimming dragon, reaching out, inhaling, drawing into our lower dantian. Let it sweep out behind you and make a big full circle around your body. Exhaling as you reach out, inhaling as that hand comes in, exhaling as you reach out, inhaling as the hand comes in. Keeping your knees bent so you can feel the sacrum, your lower spine stay open, your hips opening. Feel your spine gently twisting as if you're wringing out a rag, a wet rag. It's a funny thought, but it's so important. If you can understand the musculoskeletal system, as we turn our spine like this, we are tightening and stretching the muscles up along our spine. And in so doing, the cerebrospinal fluid through the dorsal cavity, this channel that runs through the spine, helps become more fluid and active. Remember, stagnant energy, stagnant fluids, stagnant thoughts are what lead to pain and disease. Not stagnant chi. Chi doesn't get stagnant. Not the chi that we're talking about, the life force chi. So when we let our electromagnetic field, the Wei Qi field, open up, when we let our muscles and tendons clear like this, feel like something's pulling on your fingertips to open up your joints. Feel your muscles stretching. When this happens on the physical, we start movement. We break up stagnation. When things begin to move physically and energetically, we increase our ability to activate chi. We increase our ability with consciousness to activate chi. And this strengthens our body. This rejuvenates. It honors this temple. So continue the sweep. Go around full 360 degrees. Look far back behind you. And appreciate the Wei Qi field, your energy field around your body. We do this swimming dragon so we can remember that we carry this field around us every minute of every day. It's a protective field. It's a strengthening, empowering field that builds confidence. It's a field that helps us stay healthy because it's part of our immune system. So our energetic field is an extension of our physical field. Because of course the physical is energy anyway, but these are the reminders we must make to our conditioned mind. Feel the sweep. Feel like you're moving through a thickness. When I taught the Aqua Qigong class last month, it was beautiful watching people doing swimming dragon in the water and being able to feel that warm water go through your fingers and feel the resistance of the water. So I invite you to try to feel that sensation. The more we bring consciousness, the more we bring the five sense realm into consciousness, we can move beyond the five senses. So whatever you can sense, coolness, warmth, maybe the air moving through your fingertips, use that as the starting point to jump off into your intuitive knowing that you're moving through an infinite field of chi, and that this resource is available to you to heal, to bring awareness, to maybe bring insight. And once we have this horizontal side-to-side clearing, let's go into the silk reeling. One contiguous movement. And I share these movements like this so we don't see these moves as isolated individual moves, but we see them woven together, responding to our intention. Those of you who know me and play Qigong with me know that I like to weave moves together as if we're moving that thread through a fabric. Not stopping between moves, but just letting one move into the next. This is a very shamanic approach to doing your healing dance. Is what the elders I studied with always did. They didn't break moves down into individual moves. I did that to help teach so people in the West could understand. But when you hung with these people, it was just one move they were feeling. Right now we're going through the Tian Di Ren, heaven, earth, and man concept of connecting from earth when our hands go down to the heavens above, and then weaving that thread of the silk reeling right through our body. Notice your middle finger. Remember its connection to the pericardium. So use that heart energy to feed into the field. Wherever you place your Lao Gong points, in 3D Cartesian space, in this space around you, you are affecting the activation of qi. You are gently and lovingly engineering the field to be more harmonious, aligned, to move blockages in this field, and helping to activate qi. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you come up. Find your breath rhythm. You can make it a really big stretch. You see, I reach really high and stretch up and then push down far. Gets a good tendon and muscle stretch. Or you can make it softer. I see some of you not stretching so much. That's beautiful. The most important thing is the intention. What does it mean to connect and ground to the earth? What does it mean to connect and open to the heavens? What does it mean to acknowledge the yin aspects of yourself at the earth and the yang aspects of yourself in the heavens? These are questions, like Zen koans, not to be answered, but to be appreciated. So ask yourself, how do I more deeply connect to my yin earth nature? How can I expand my awareness to connect to the heavenly yang nature of myself? Simply ask. Don't let your intellectual mind intrude to try to come up with an answer. You can let your intuitive mind simply say, I don't need an answer right now. I'm simply open to the infinite possibilities of the question. This is the depths of Zen Buddhism and the beauty of it. Engage and activate your intuitive mind. Remember that when we make these stretches, inhaling up, you can feel the stretch on the inside of your rib cage. This is beautiful for the liver channel. Liver and spleen get wonderfully activated, and we start to activate qi at those jingmai, those meridians. So remember that every movement has an engagement, has a corollary, has an influence upon some set of meridians. And when we're conscious of them, we have the opportunity to engage in healing and strengthening and alignment. A couple more, nice and big, reaching up, exhaling down. Feeling as if this thread is going right from your Bai Hui point to the top of your head, right through your body, clearing you all the way from top to bottom, from heaven to earth, from yang extreme to yin extreme. Feel your body. Maybe make a little bit of a move, maybe turn a little bit to the side. See if you can deepen that stretch, that awareness of the clearing. Now take the upper hand and bring it down to the straight leg on that side and bring the other hand up. And you'll see we'll go into the Tian Di Ren move. One hand up, the other hand down. And the down hand is on the straight leg. The up hand is on the side with the bent leg. And then we shift. Shift your weight to the other side. That hand on that side goes down to the straight leg on that side, and the other hand comes up. Shift your weight again, side to side. One hand up, one hand down. Shift, side to side. I open my stance. I don't know if you could see in that angle, but I have my stance much wider than my shoulders. And this has been really great for helping to strengthen my knees and my quadriceps. For those of you who know, I didn't walk for a long time. I was in the hospital and busted up my body when I was young in a car accident. So I'm very conscious of rebuilding this body, even 40 years later, 45 years later, wherever it is. So this move, I open up and I really use it to strengthen my legs. So when I stretch that leg, I push my hand down. The other hand comes up, strengthening my biceps. And then I push down on the other side, straighten leg, pull up. Inhale as you come up, then exhale as you push down. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you push down. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you push down. And as you flatten your Lao Gong points to the ground, you'll feel that stretch inside your forearm. That's all the pericardium and heart channel. So this is a beautiful heart strengthening move. Side to side. Go as deep as you feel. You can make it a very gentle move with your feet together, or you can make it very strong, active move like I do with my feet apart. Really depends on what you feel in that moment. And now hold it there when one hand is down. Just everybody kind of meet me where we are right in this place. Take your upper hand, two fingers come together, and then point it down to the earth. Take the bottom hand, palm up, twist, turn, and push straight up to the sky. So now the two fingers, the Lao Tzu fingers to the earth, the Lao Gong point on your upper arm pushing up, and look up into that upper arm. Push down, push up, feel that. Now the top hand comes down to the straight leg on that side, and the other hand comes up to become the heavenly hand. And then side to side again. Inhale up, exhale, push down. Keep your back straight. Try not to lean over. Keep your back straight. Good, better. Inhale up, exhale down. Back straight. All the twist is happening like this. You're staying vertical and you're forcing your hips to open. That's the beauty. The whole hip area really benefits on this move. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and hold it here with your opposite hand up this time. That one goes into Lao Tzu, two fingers to the earth. The bottom hand, the earth hand, becomes the heavenly hand, As it comes up, twist and push up. Back nice and straight. Feel your Yongchuan points in the bottom of your feet, your kidney points grounded to the earth. Look up, your top hand, Lao Gong point open to the heavens, your 2 fingers pointing to the earth. Hold it here like you would a yoga asana for a little bit. Soften into it. Stay as relaxed as you can and hold this move. Very good. Top hand comes down to the straight leg on that side, and the other hand becomes the heavenly hand. So we say heaven hand because this top hand is pushing upwards toward the heavens in a yang expression. The other hand is the earth hand because the Lao Gong point faces the earth down to yin expression. So again, side to side. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Just find your breath. Find your rhythm. When your breath coincides and harmonizes with your movements, it sends a certain message to your brain. We can even measure this when we do our EEG studies, because you know I like to do that kind of thing. It's fascinating. Your body goes into a state of harmony. It's like your mind knows everything's okay when the breath and movement go in harmony. When there's disjointed breath, disjointed movement, your brain goes on to alert. Your endocrine system goes on to alert. So when we start creating cortisols and other kinds of stress responses, so it's our opportunity to say, I will understand my system. I'm going to breathe in harmony with movement. And each time I do, I'm going to send a message to the brain that everything is okay. And that sets up a new pattern that gives your brain, which is basically just a machine that is responding to your consciousness, it gives it a certain level of trust. And it'll start to allocate resources for healing in unique ways. A couple more times, side to side. Push down on the straight leg. Keep your back straight. Pull up and feel a nice tight. You can tighten that upper arm a little bit to get more out of this move. Now take the top hand down. Again, point 2 fingers to the earth. The top hand twists. Get used to that twisting feeling. That's going to open up the channels in your lung and intestines. Hold this pose. Stay as relaxed as you can. If you're feeling tight, just relax. You can hold this pose beautifully without being tense. That's your challenge. Down to the earth, up to the heavens. Be absolutely relaxed. Feel your power and your intention. And then exhale as the top hand comes down to the earth and the other one comes up to the heavenly move. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Side to side, feeling your power. This really builds the groin muscles in here and your inner tendons. They don't get a lot of attention, so this is really good for strengthening your legs, strengthening your knees. Nice deep breaths, nice and slow. Each time you come to the full extent on one side, hold it there for a second and then move. Hold it for a second, engage, and then move. Really know the endpoints. Trust in the activation at those endpoints. And one more time. Push down, twist up. Feel that finger pointing to the earth. Acknowledge your connection to the earth mother, that yin, feminine, grounded energy. Looking up, feel your yang connection to the heavens. Feel your masculine energy up to the formless. Become a channel, become a conduit. Open that flow through your body, mind, and spirit. And relax. Come down and feel the earth. Both hands connecting down to the earth. Let your body sway. As if your hands are floating on the surface of a beautiful, warm pond. And this is a move from the Wuji Hundun form called Xuan. Beautiful, simple move, but very empowering. Feel the connection to your earth. Feel your earth groundedness. And then turn your torso and bring the heels of your palm closer to your hip and look behind you. And then exhale, push out, stay on the surface of the water, all the way out in front of you. Good. And then inhale and draw your hands again back to your hips and look back behind you. Feel that twist. It's a unique position. Exhale, push out, keeping your hands always at the same surface level, out at your lower dantian region, out. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, push out. It's a beautiful grounding move. Just feel that earth energy. You're in full yin mode the whole time. Right? A lot of Qigong moves have a yin phase and a yang phase to one extent or another. This one, you stay fully engaged in a yin earth energy. So it has a particular feature to it. Inhale as you come into your back, looking behind you. Exhale as you push forward. Try not to lift your hands up. Keep them low. That'll get a good stretch in your trapezius and your deltoids. You want a nice shoulder relaxing stretch. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you push out. I'm excited to be teaching the whole Wuji Hundun form in Florida in January. I haven't gotten to do that in a while, so I'm looking forward to that. Old Master Duan will be smiling down upon us. Feel the surface. Use your intuitive mind. Use your creative yi vision to see that surface of the water. To move along the surface without a ripple. To find your calm power as you connect to the earth energy. Weaving your Wei Qi field into the earth energy. You're not giving the earth anything. You're not taking anything from the earth. You're simply engaging, entangling, and weaving into that field. And that way you are empowered. The earth is empowered. You become part of that greater energetic field. A couple more times. Inhaling as you come in, exhaling as you go out. When you come to the front next time, just hold it here for a second. Good. And now bring your arms out for balance. We're going to go into the organ cleansing move for clearing. Exhale, drop down. Cross your arms in front of you. Hands face the heart. Twist at your wrists. Exhale, release. Drop all the way down, back straight, bend your knees, scoop in front of you, ground at the earth, activate at the heart. Release what no longer serves your highest good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale to the bottom. Inhale up. Exhale out. See if you can make that top exhale continue all the way down to the earth. Inhale up. Exhale, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. So that's your challenge, to try to do this all in one breath. If that's too much right now, you can exhale, then inhale a little bit, and then exhale again. But on your own, when you have time, try to do it as one big exhale. Try not to speed up, but to see how deep you can release what no longer serves your highest good. So just keep doing it. You don't have to follow my speed right now. Just, you know the move. So remember, the 3 phases of clearing are grounding, heart activation, and then release. 3 important stages in any kind of good energetic clearing move. You want to come from a grounded place, really anchored into the earth. You want to activate qi at the heart level, at that heart resonance, middle dantian core. And then from that loving heart space, you can really let go of what no longer serves your highest good. Release it into the field. The field will neutralize it. Any kind of anxious energy, any of your 5 emotions only exist in your personal space. People say, I don't want to send that out into the world. Don't worry. It only exists in your personal space, in your conditioning, in your awareness. Once it goes into the field, it becomes neutralized. So trust that and release it. Transform it. A couple more times. Bend your knees, keep your back straight. Really feel your heart activation, as if your heart is radiating out into that field, which it is. One more time. Let's do a little shaking. There's never a bad time to shake. People say, should we shake in the beginning of our practice, in the middle, or the end? And I say yes. Why not? Shaking is the best way to get the lymph moving through your system. It feels good. It makes me smile. It makes neighbors think you're weird if they see you doing it on your front lawn. So it's got a lot of good benefits all the way around. Shake out. Really let your body loosen up. And I like to let my breath exhale as I shake. So I go, so use that shaking to squeeze and accelerate your exhale out. So let's make some noise. Really feel that breath and that shaking. Release so much stuff we carry in the course of a day. Our Qigong is so critical to letting that stuff go. And then once you get used to letting it go, it's great to learn how to transform it. And that's what I'm teaching in the new EMF training, which is a really beautiful way to work with the emotions and fields and the mind. So, but first we want to be able to get things moving. This is great. We want to get it conscious, facilitate that movement and that release. Okay. So let's bring our feet together. And just hold ourselves in that center alignment. And after all that shaking and those moves we've done, you should feel a little buzzing, a nice sense of being alive. Close your eyes, maybe you feel some tingling. Notice what's happening at the bottom of your feet right now. Listen to what's happening at your heart. Body awareness. Honoring this temple of consciousness. Giving thanks and gratitude in heart resonance to this amazing body that holds your awareness and consciousness, your spirit. Take your palms and turn them to the earth. Just gently twist. Just feeling that earth energy with your feet together. This is the beginning of the Wuji Hundun form. Very shamanic style of Qigong where we really connect up with earth energy. Feel ourselves in the space of this earth energy. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the bottom of your feet. These are powerful kidney points. Kidney number 1, Yong Chuan points. So feel yourself anchored through your feet to your earth connection. Opening up the Lao Gung points in your palm, feeling your earth connection there. Squeezing your belly on the exhales, letting your breath drive up to your heart, feeling your earth connection through your heart. Notice how that heart in your middle dantian is activated in your palms. Notice the connections. Listen for the connections. This is Qigong. Qigong is to start to notice what you haven't been noticing. To trust that you have more power and access than you were led to believe. Now turn your wrists so they face outward. As far as you can, you're activating your heart channel, and then let your arms rise up through that twist. Inhale as you come up. Palms face forward. Big stretch up. Big vulnerable position here for a warrior. You're opening your vulnerability, but you're radiating your heart energy. Palms together, and exhale and slide down. Let your hands slide down in front of your heart, holding that focus at heart level. Let your fingertips face forward. Open up your Lao Gung points and offer out to the world your heart contribution. Feed your Wei Qi field at that heart resonance level. Take your right hand, cross across your heart. Left hand comes across. Let your middle finger find that point right below your collarbone, right below your clavicle. Get your middle finger, which is on the pericardium channel, right into that point below your collarbone, that little indentation right here. Make some circles. It's your lung point, your key lung point. Activating lung energy, combining it with heart, pericardium energy. This is part of the alchemy I call emotion alchemy. We bring our various organ systems together to work together in harmony for the alchemical result that comes through this. So take your chin and drop down. And gently roll your head around while your fingers are still making those little connection points, those acupuncture points. Do a full neck roll in one direction. And then another neck roll in the other direction. It's really good for balance with our feet together. Just feel that roll. go again the other direction. Do one more time in each direction. Continue in your middle finger to press into your lung point. Keeping your breathing steady. And bring your chin back down to your chest. Back straight. And slowly pull your fingers away from your chest as you push your arms out very slowly, but feel that connection. Where your fingers touched physically, they should continue to touch energetically. Straighten your arms out. Feel that connection as if you are welcoming and opening your Wei Qi field. Say, I acknowledge the field around me. Palms face down to the earth now. Acknowledge that Wei Qi connection all the way down to the earth. Try to see that field around you. Sense that beautiful toroidal energetic field, that electromagnetic Wei Qi field around you. It's part of who you are. Lift your arms up a little bit to the side for balance, to hold that balance. Bend both your knees. Come up on your left toe and step out with your left foot. And bring our hands together. And we're going to go into the Wuji ball. Thumb touches the pinky of the opposite hand. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? Thumb of one hand touches the pinky of the other. And this we call the Wuji ball or the Wuji mudra. And you ask yourself, why do we do these crazy things? Well, this is the heart channel. The pinky of each hand is on the heart channel, right to the center of your heart. The thumb on each hand goes right to the lungs. So this is a super activating middle dantian, heart and lung mudra. It's just basic TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, classical Chinese acupuncture principles. Activate that energy. Learn these simple things that can accelerate the activation of qi. This is why we learn these things. This is why we do them. Any way we can activate qi, any way we can promote that qi effect of qi influencing our physical and energetic bodies is worth it. Each time we do it, we move from surviving and just living and getting through this life to thriving and waking up our potential. So from this Wuji ball, we turn our hands back to our lower dantian and just hold that. You see my hands are just a little bit away from my body. So I invite you to come close or far, find where your spot is. Okay, it's different than mine. It might be a little closer to your body, might be a little farther from your body. Find where yours is. Remember what we said before. This is about the understanding the five senses and then moving beyond those five senses. So where your conditioned mind says, where should it be? Say, thank you, but I don't need your intellectual or survival mind influence now. I'm going to listen to my intuitive mind. I'm going to find my groove. I'm going to help to find my qi state, my flow state, because I'm going to start listening more and more with my intuitive mind. Keep your shoulders relaxed, knees bent, back straight. Find your power. Many times in the morning at sunrise when I do my Qigong, I will simply stay in this Wuji stance a few minutes. I might start with my shaking, but I'll always come spend a few minutes just in this place to listen, to hone my body's focus, to sense my presence, to listen to my lower dantian. If my hands are down here, I'm going to have a lot more listening skills to understand what it means when I squeeze for my exhales. So use the tools available to you. Now let's go into roll, the rolling ball. Let your palms face each other and just start moving into this move called roll. Sounds like roll, but it means actually gentle in Mandarin. Soft, gentle. So keep your Laogong points facing each other. You notice that wherever I go, they're always facing each other. No matter where I move. I like to move my hips. On this one, I learned this from old Master Duan. He would shift his weight from side to side, really make it a playful dance. Again, remembering that you are engaged in an infinite field of qi. So where you are moving, at any point, you're engaging the activation of qi. And your personal energy, your Wei Qi electromagnetic field is being influenced wherever you move, just like you would move a magnet around iron filings, just like you move a light around a room, you are influencing the electromagnetic relationship, whether it's photons, electrons, magnetic fields. Trust you have more influence than you were led to believe. So feed your field. As you roll the ball, go around behind you, go off to the side. Roll this ball just like you would be moving an energetic amplifier, just like you would be moving a magnet. Everywhere you go, you are influencing your field. So that begs the question, what intention are you holding right now? This is the third influence of Qigong, right? The mental part, the bringing qi to mind, the yi. So I ask you to try to place your intention in that ball that you're rolling, in that beautiful focused ball of energy. Place an intention. Take it around as far back as you can, off to the sides. You might want to get creative and bring it up a little bit or drop it down. But use it all as an exercise to say, can I sustain my intention in that field? Wherever I place my heart resonant focus, we call it love. So can you take this loving energy to influence your body, mind, and spirit and set an intention to it to build a coherent, energetic of intention around this movement? Keep your breath steady, natural. Keep shifting the weight side to side. Keep your hips open so your ankles and knees stay open. Keep your shoulders relaxed so your wrist, elbows, and rotator cuff can stay soft. Go nice and slow. Slow down a little bit more. And try to look into the space between your Laogong points. What does your intention look like? What does this intention you choose feel like? Use your five senses as a jumping off point. If you see a color, that's great. If you hear a sound, that's beautiful. Maybe you have a taste. But these are just the beginning points. These are the jumping off points, the baby first step of really living your life. But from those five senses, we begin to have trust to think in our sixth, seventh, millionth senses. And this is where we get our insights. This is when we trust our intuitive mind. What answers are you waiting for in your life right now? Maybe it's a decision you have to make. Maybe it's a person you need to meet with. Maybe it's a situation or a job. It could be anything that you are engaged with in your movie called life, in your dreaming called reality. Use Qigong practically. Apply Qigong and use exercises like Ro to place your question or your intention in that field, and then watch and listen. Stay soft. Find your power in your softness. Go slow enough to feel your power, so that every rotation, every point you move has power behind it. Feed your field with your positive intention. As you roll this ball through your Wei Qi field, everywhere you go, you are opening up a dynamic flow. You're breaking up stagnation. You're activating Qi in that field, because you don't just activate Qi in your body, in your cells. You activate Qi in any electromagnetic aspect of your being, which includes your Wei Qi field. This is as much you out here in front and back and below you as it is inside your bones and muscles. See that, trust that. And slow it down, bring it back in front of your lower dantian. Hold it here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close down. Inhale, open up. Bend your knees, sink. Keep your back straight. Inhale, stand up, expand. Exhale, sink and compress. Inhale. Exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, open up. Good. Exhale, sink and compress. Feel that focus between your palms. Now get underneath it and push up. As if you're offering up to the heavens your intention, your focus. And look up into that place with your wrists touching each other, those powerful heart points in your wrists touching Lao Gong points open. And now open up your arms, palms up. Bend your knees with your palms up and your arms out to the side. And we'll go into the flying phoenix. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop down. Bend your knees, back straight. Inhale, stand up, straighten your legs. Release your shoulders first, and then your arms come down. Yeah, much better. Inhale, come up. Release your rotator cuffs first, and then open. You feel how that releases your sternocleidomastoid mastoid, the big muscle in your neck and your trapezius. Release them first, and then let your arms drop. Really beautiful clearing for the Du meridian, the big meridian that goes down your back. Inhale up. Release and drop down. Turn your palms to the earth and keep sinking. Exhale. Inhale up. Keep your back straight. Exhale. There'll be a moment to bend over, but not now. This is about staying in your power. Be in the phoenix as she flies over the valley. Let your wings feel that wind. Inhale, come up. Notice the curve I have. I ripple a curve right out to my fingertips. From my shoulders, from my armpits, elbows out, forearms, fingertips. It's because this move is part of the tendon washing, marrow washing style of Qigong, where we do the stretching and opening to trigger the stem cells to come out of those big bones in your arms and legs, to wash your tendons, to help the Wei Qi energetics in your meridians of your arms, which include the lungs, the intestines, pericardium, heart. One more time. Inhale, come up. Now push your chin straight out, as far as you can push it as you bend over. Hinge at the hips, keep your chin pushed in, and now tuck your chin in and do a forward bend. So now just feel this forward bend, legs straight, arms hanging down, chin tucked in. Try to get your Bai Hui point to the earth. Relax your neck. Keep releasing, elongate your spine. Lift your arms out to the side, up to your shoulder height. Keep bending over. Exhale, drop your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up to the side. Exhale, drop down. One more time, lift your arms up. This helps you stretch and open your spine. Exhale, arms down, hands on top of your feet or as close as you can get. Keep your chin tucked in as your hands slide inside your yin channels of your legs. Keep your chin tucked in. Hands over your groin, over your belly. And the right hand comes over to the left hand comes to the right. And notice this big hug here. Okay, so your hands are on the side of your rib cage on those same liver and spleen points we talked about before. Super empowering. Sometimes I even like to tap a little bit here. Drop my chin, keep my chin drop down, back straight. Now slide your hands across the chest, clearing the middle dantian. Good. Over those lung points, remember the same lung points we touched here. So now we're crossing those lung points up over the back of your neck, do meridian and the gallbladder meridian, and exhale, release. Beautiful. We'll do it again. Palms up, release your shoulders, exhale, drop down. Inhale, come up. Be that phoenix. Be that powerful symbol of rising up out of the flames, out of the ashes. How many times in life do we have to rebuild ourselves, become reborn from a situation that maybe was challenging, or maybe take on a new responsibility? These are all phoenix-like functions, releasing and bringing yourself back into the light from the darkness. These ancient symbols are beautiful metaphors for human psychology and human life. So use them. And when we move with them, with these kinesthetic Qigong moves, like this flying phoenix move, we anchor those principles deep inside us. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop down. Releasing from the shoulders first, and then the arms come down. Inhale up. Release your neck and shoulders, and then drop. It's really beautiful. Inhale up one more time. Release neck and shoulders. Drop down. Turn the palms to the earth. Sink. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink. Ripple from your armpit, your elbows to your fingertips. Feel that curve like a ripple goes out from your shoulders to your fingertips. Accentuate that, feel that, become that move. Clear and strengthen your body. Activate Qi with a consciousness of really empowering this body temple. Sink down and feel yourself flying. Let that phoenix fly above the ashes Find how you can be born anew in your intentions from heart resonance. One more time. Exhale, sink. Feel the earth below you, helping you fly up. And now the chin goes out, compressing your cervical vertebrae and your neck. And then relax your neck and stretch your cervical vertebrae. And hang here for a second. Again, just a gentle hanging. Keep releasing, keep elongating your spine. Remember that all the longevity exercises in Taoism include some level of spinal stretching or twisting. So this is so important for a healthy, long life on this planet. Lift your arms up to the side, inhale. Let your wings drop down, exhale. Keep relaxing your neck. Inhale, lift your wings up. Exhale, drop down. One more time, inhale, come up. Exhale, drop down. Hands on top of your feet or as close as you can get. Slide inside your ankle, your malleolus, inside your legs. Start standing up with your chin tucked in to keep stretching your spine. Keep your chin tucked in, hands across your belly. Give yourself that big hug. Keep your chin tucked in. You should be standing straight right now, but your chin's dropped. Your hands giving your rib cage a big hug. Strengthening your liver, spleen. Now your head comes up, your hands come across your chest, clearing your lungs. Keep your Lao Gong points flat as much as you can, up over your shoulder and release out. And relax. The Flying Phoenix. A beautiful move that is quite ancient and a reminder of how the Taoists think. Using symbols, using movements with ideas behind them, but very conscious of Lao Gong points, spleen points, liver points. Everything works together in a conscious, present way. So let's finish up with some Shaolin self-massage, warm up our Lao Gong points. We did a lot of work with the Lao Gong points today, so use this friction to bring conscious awareness to your Lao Gong points. And bring them right over your eyes. Nice and flat, bringing your palms right over your eyes. Try to seal out as much light as you can, so you can start to see with that inner vision. Even though you block out the physical photons, ask yourself, what do I see? In lieu of photons, maybe I have a vision that I can see beyond that. Maybe my 5 sense limits of sight can bridge me into a sight that goes beyond those 5 senses. This is what Qigong is about, to help us evolve into our power. Gently pull your hands apart and activate them again. Remembering that the points around the eyes are liver and gallbladder points, so we're energizing the liver and gallbladder in this process. Let's do it one more time, activating the Lao Gong points back over your eyes. Again, try to see with your inner vision your connection of your eyes to your liver. Your liver down on the right side of your rib cage. Just feel down below what that bridge feels like. What is that energetic link? Your pericardium and heart energy in your hands, connecting with the liver points around your eyes, connecting down through the Jingmai, the energy acupuncture meridians, to your liver and gallbladder. Trust that you have amazing power to heal and strengthen and thrive. Pull your hands away again and warm up your Lao Gong points. This time we're going to go over the ears. The ears connect to the kidneys. So let's put our hands right under our hair, over our ears, make a good suction and massage. Open up. Good. One more time. Energizing and strengthening the kidneys. Kidneys and bladder are powerful organs that sometimes resonate with fear, so we can learn to transform that fear into intuition. Use your heart energy as part of that alchemy, that emotion alchemy. One more time, over and massage. Ayya. Good. Thumbs on your temple. In Mandarin, these points are called Taiyang points. Same word for the sun. These are your sun points, your beautiful, bright, sun shining temples. Massage those points nice and deep. A lot of headaches originate from blocked energetics at this spot, so a good thumb massage here, working around the bones and the muscles. And just open that up. Bend your index finger. We're going to massage the eyebrows. Notice how I'm sliding my bent index finger right across the eyebrow from the bridge of my nose out to my temples. Again, clearing the gallbladder channels and the liver channel. Nice and gentle but firm. Clearing, sweeping. Gentle across the eyeball itself. Nice and easy. Remember, everywhere you consciously move, you are affecting qi activation. Everywhere you place intention, you are affecting change. Do it under the orbital ridge, that bone below the eye. Push and lift. Don't stretch the skin here, it's so thin. Just push and lift, push and lift, push and lift, push and lift till you get to the edge. Do that a few times. Again, beautiful gallbladder clearing. Push and lift. Keep your breathing nice and steady and conscious. Stay present with this flow. Next one, with the bent index finger, go under the cheekbones. Notice how I push and then I twist up. Push under the cheekbone. Inhale up. Powerful lung and respiratory points under that cheekbone. Push under, twist so you get the point. Inhale. And release. Yeah. And tap around the mouth. Some stomach points. So just as we did these moves that affect all the organs, these tapping and pressure points also affect the organs. So we want to use every resource we have to keep our body aware that we love it. Really, that's what it's about. It sounds funny, but how often do we forget to tell our body that we care about it? Okay, let's tap a little around our face and down here in the lymph nodes underneath our jaw, up and down the neck. Massage up underneath the TMJ, your temporal mandibular joint. Open your jaw up and get your middle finger, the pericardium finger, right up under the ear. Open up your jaw, and get up into that joint. Is it tender? It could be tender for, yeah, it's a little tender sometimes for me. But I know how important it is to get into that tenderness, really push into that space. Again, a lot of headaches originate in this spot because of the meridians that pass through here. Again, massage up at your neck, the lymph nodes. Beautiful, important self-massage. I learned at the Shaolin Temple many times of being there. Oh, good. And now let's tap down our arm. Either arm, it doesn't matter. Tap the inside and outside. Help stimulate those meridians. Come down the side, down your leg. Tap around the outside and up the inside. Tap around it, down the outside, up the inside. And get a little belly tapping here. And up at the thymus up here in the heart, tapping. Tapping is so important. If you take that EMF training I give. You'll see how the tapping works with the Qigong. It's really beautiful. Come around the back to your lower lumbar and kidney points. Just give them a nice tapping. I do it with an open fist like this. Instead of a closed fist, dissipate it with the roundness here. And give it a good tapping. Make a little noise. This is nice time to make some noise, make some vibration. A little more. And take that fist, inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Inhale, come up, exhale, release. Really let your arms go. Inhale up, let go. One more time. Inhale up. Yeah. Thank you all for playing today, and thank you for going on this beautiful journey and sharing. If you want to unmute your mic, feel free. If you want something to say or share or have a question. Huka.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for today's practice. It was amazing. Thank you.
It was a good journey. Thank you, Aneta. Aneta's coming in from England. You can tell from her Polish energy, but she is in England doing things there. And she has been certified as an instructor as well. So we're very proud of each of you, all of you who have gone through the instructor training. It really touches my heart.
Thank you very much for today.
Have
a lovely day. I love you all. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you all for being part of this. We all contribute. Remember, you're never alone. We have a beautiful community here. Even though we're separated by distance, we're woven in our heart space. So trust that always.
Francesco, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can.
Okay. I just wanted to tell you one thing. I had to go for an MRI yesterday, and the person doing it was so impressed with my ability to hold my breath.
Oh, Sean.
He said, how are you doing that? He said, nobody your age is able to do this. And I said it was all because of the Qigong and the breathing exercises we do. So it's working.
That is beautiful, Sean. Sean is a certified instructor in our Qigong forms as well. And this is the example. And this is how we teach people about Qigong. Who would ever think that a medical technician might hear the word Qigong, right? So we don't know how we influence the world just by modeling, just by living our practice and then having the courage to say something. You know, in a month from now, I'm going off to Montana to teach at a medical university. Who would ever think? And now they're getting scared, to be quite honest with you. They realize they're letting the fox in the hen house. They're letting me talk to their medical students, hundreds of them. So wow, you can't stop it. See, that's the thing. I've been doing this for 40, 50 years. At some point, the system can't stop it. Fear can't stop it. Shut down thinking can't stop it. So I say that to you to have the courage, because you don't know how. Just like Sean said, she influenced. That technician is probably thinking about that. What does that mean, Qigong? How could this beautiful woman hold her breath like that? Does it make sense? This is what inspires people. In each of us, I know each of you have that ability to inspire people, and you do it, right? And Sandra, you moved into an area, a new city, you started from scratch, and look what's happening. So Sandra's a certified instructor as well. So I'm proud of each of you, because we're doing something that the world needs now. We all know this. Don't take it for granted. This is a powerful time. We are alive in these times for a reason. It's not an easy time to be alive, but we are here for a reason. Each of us, maybe our family, maybe one friend, maybe a community, who knows? Trust it.
Thank you, Francesco.
Thank you. I'm going to take that to my mom's.
Yes.
I have to go.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you all. Enjoy your day. Take this beautiful energy to your families and friends. And thank you for your support always. It means a lot to me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Francesco.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, please.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Francesca.